Hey guys, welcome back. This is Tarun again, back with another fitness video. So I've been getting a lot of queries from people on love. When I say love, I mean getting rid of love handles. For people who don't know what love handles are those those layer of fat hanging around your sides. They look very weird, both men and women. Obviously it's not a good feeling, when you wear your clothes, especially your jeans or a trouser. There's a bit of layer of fat hanging outside, which kind of bothers us, and plus there's no way to hide it also, because whatever you're going to wear, it's just going to come right out. So people ask me questions like, hey Tarun, is there a way to get rid of love handles? Is there a way we can fix it? So in this video I'm going to answer just that question for you. But let me just tell you something. If you're looking at spot reduction, if you're looking at I'm going to give you a guru month, or I'm going to tell you something, hey, this is what you should do to get rid of love handles. No, that's not what I'm going to do. I'm going to tell you something which you may or may not know about. I'm going to be sharing some things with you which may come handy to you, which will help you prevent accumulation of fat around that area. Probably you'll be a little more logical about it, in terms of your eating habit, in terms of your training. So that's how I'm going to address this. So coming back to love handles. Why do we get love handles? So love handles has nothing to do with love. Love handles, they call love handles, this is my understanding, is because body love, our fat loves to get stored on the sides. That's why, because and love is something so strong that it's very hard for it to let go. That's why they come on the sides, which is exactly what happens. It's very hard to let go. They say about love handles that even if you try to lose your body fat, you bring it down to at a considerable lower levels, still your love handles will still be loving you enough, because they're the first one to go and the last one to leave. That's what they say about love handles. That's why it's very, very important for you to be very, very cognizant of it. Just don't let them come. So how can you do that? So first understand, why do we get love handles? Not that we love them, but they love us. The reason why we get love handles is because when we have enough stress in our body, I don't know if you know this, there is this stress hormone called cortisol. I don't want to get into the technicalities of it, because I'm sure there are tons and tons of YouTube channels giving you that shitload of gyan. I'm going to keep it to bare simple level so that everybody can understand and follow these simple steps. So there is a stress hormone called cortisol. The moment we take stress, the moment we are thinking about things and worked up and worked, it's just the cortisol level goes really up. And this hormone, this stress hormone really loves our abdominal area, the side area. So the more stress you give yourself, the more you're giving this stress hormone room to penetrate your abdominal area through layer of fat and storage. I'm just giving you a top-down view. Don't get into the technicalities of it. So when you have enough stress, so for example, people who, let's say are working professional, or let's say students, who are thinking or studying hard with limited exercise or eating at random hours, skipping meals and shit like that, they are more prone to develop these love handles. And the problem with love handles is that you can be skinny all over, but you'll still have fat there. I've seen it with so many people that their body fat levels is still reasonably okay. They can get over with it, and they can get away with it rather, but their love handles are protruding out. It's so evident. So this is the love that they show us. So what you can do is actually minimize your stress levels. When I say minimize it, I'm not saying that don't take stress, because even if I were to tell you don't take stress, life is such a bitch, you will still take stress, because life is made to be like that. So me telling you would not make a difference, but what I can tell you is I can tell you a few steps which you can take or try to take to keep this stress hormone at bay. So what are those steps? This is my humble request to you, and I've always talked about it. It's the alcohol consumption. Once in a while drinking is okay, once in 6 months, once in 5 months, or let's say once in 3 months also, one session. But I've seen people working professional college kids, partying every second, third day, and alcohol is, obviously there are empty calories. they're not doing anything, they're just sitting in your body for no rhyme or reason, is actually leading to that. A, you're taking stress, two, you're not exercising, three, you're drinking alcohol, putting on unnecessary calories, empty calories into your body. So what do you expect? Obviously you expect love handles to grow, right? So you're just nurturing, you're just watering love handles by drinking more alcohol. So alcohol is working as a water for those love handles, which I'll call them plants here. So what you should do is cut down on your alcohol, at least cut down on few sessions here and there, so you see these love handles coming down. If you're looking at a spot reduction, if you're thinking that I'm going to tell you certain exercises, you should do these for obliques, you should do these for external obliques, internal obliques, it's of no use, man. It's not going to work because there's so much of layer of fat covering them. Exercising that area won't even help. I really get shocked when people do abdominal and oblique exercises when they have so much of fat. You're just making it more thicker by exercising your obliques with weights. Anyways, they're fat, they're thick, and you by putting extra resistance on it, you're making them more thicker. So it's of no use. So don't do any oblique exercises whatsoever. Two, this sounds more like cliche, but if you really want to fix those love handles, fix your sleep, man. I've seen this used to be my problem. I'm going through this transformation. The first thing I do in anything that I'm trying to take my body to the next level is get my sleep pattern right. Even if I sleep at about 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock in the morning, but I ensure that I sleep for at least 6 to 7 hours sound sleep. With my phone is off, my laptop is off, I don't have access to emails, my TV is off, everything is off. It's just me and my sleep, and I put my mind and my brain on a standby mode. Just completely shut it off. Nothing. That's what you need to do. Just completely shut yourself when it comes to sleeping. Whatever, I'm not going to say sleep for 8 hours or whatever time allows you to, whatever time you may have, either 6 hours. Ideally you should be sleeping between 6 to 8 hours, but if you don't have time, even if you get to sleep 4 to 5 hours, that's good enough. But ensure that it's sound sleep. I know in today's day and age it's very difficult to get this sound sleep, but hey, you got to try. And the day you fix it, because you'll be surprised, sleeping burns maximum amount of calories. Any activity, not even your workout, not even anything that you do during the day when you're resting metabolic rate, the maximum calories you're going to be burning, it's going to be through sleeping. So why? So to sleep more, to burn more. Think about it. It's logical. Again, I'm not making it up. You can Google it if you don't believe me. Sleeping will burn more calories. So try to get that sound sleep going. Number 3, I tell this to people, and it's just that I sound like a broken record, that you got to eat, man. I don't know, people think that by not eating, by starving themselves, they're taking this whole sense of pride that hey, I haven't eaten anything, so I can eat this heavy lunch or heavy dinner. You really don't have to do that, man. If you were to eat regularly after every 2 to 3 hours, you are not doing that insulin spike that I talked about in the past. So you're keeping your blood sugar levels in control, and it's very, very important when your goal is to minimize fat percentage of your body, when your goal is to keep your body fat percentage at a reasonably lower levels. You need to ensure that you at least eat every 2 to 4 hours. If not, I would say 4 hours is a little too much, but hey, 3 hours is good enough. I know it may sound a little cheesy, you're having a meeting with your bosses and you're just eating something, but it's still better than you looking fat and unhealthy and developing certain diseases. It's still better, right? You can always change your job, you can always change your boss, but not at the cost of your health, man. Think about it. It's not worth it. And if you're a working professional or even a student, this is the 4th and last thing that I would tell you, man. You gotta eat your breakfast, man. Whatever you do, if it's oats, fine. If it's I would not call it sugary cereals. I would just stay away from cereals, man. This is my humble request to you. Cereals are not good. They are sugary, sugar cereals with milk. There are so many brands that say that start your day with cereals. I would say don't friggin' take cereals, man. It's not good. They're only fat and they're not going to help you with anything. If you really want something more filling in the morning, either take egg whites and take oats. They're still better. Not masala oats, regular oats, man. Make it in either milk or water and they're good to go. But point is, do not friggin' skip your meals. Be active, man, and you realize that not only you'll be able to cope up with your stress more efficiently, but at the same time, if your love handles will not be loving you as much. At least you'll keep them at bay. They won't kind of go to a different direction that you have to buy another pair of pants for yourself just to kind of fix those. So these are some of those things that I would do, and I'm actually doing in my life to ensure that I don't get those love handles back. And trust me, this is the practice. You have to do it every friggin' day. It's not going to be easy, it's going to be challenging, but hey, in life everything is tough, and this is what we're conditioned to do. So I hope this answers your question about love handles. Sorry if I disappointed you by not telling you certain exercises, but hey, exercises won't help in love handles, trust me. The only way you can fix love handles is by minimizing your body fat, and I just told you how to minimize your body fat by eating every 2 hours, by controlling your stress levels at bay, and reducing your alcohol intake. These are the only things that you really need to do to curb your love handles. So any one of you have any questions around this, feel free to reach out to me either on my Facebook, YouTube, WhatsApp, and I'll be very happy to address those queries on this love handles. So until we meet again, see you.